The fire crackles, a small circle of warmth in the endless dark, its glow a fragile shield against the unknown. All around, a vast dark wilderness stretches out, ancient and indifferent, swallowing the light at its edges. Shadows flicker among the pines, alive and shifting as if the trees themselves are breathing with the night. Beyond the firelight, the night is absolute, a wall of black holding the forest's secrets. Every sound is amplified, a distant loon's call echoing across a hidden lake, the wind in the branches, a twig snapping underfoot somewhere unseen, each noise a reminder of how alive the darkness is. Here, you become part of the wild's ancient rhythm, your heartbeat syncing with the pulse of the land. I sit close to the flames, comforted by the heat and the sharp, clean smell of wood smoke. The fire is both companion and protector, its light a fragile promise. But safety is never guaranteed. It's earned through awareness and respect. Every sense is heightened, every movement deliberate. Out in the darkness, something watches, a presence felt, not seen. The wild is never empty. It is always watching, always listening. It's a primal instinct, the sense of a powerful predator nearby, a reminder that here you are not at the top of the food chain. The hairs on my neck stand up. I feel small, vulnerable, exposed beneath the endless sky and towering trees. The watcher is a bear, a symbol of the untamed spirit of this land, ancient and powerful, moving silently through the night. It's not evil or malicious, just living, curious about the fire and the scent of food, drawn by instinct and hunger. This is a silent negotiation between two worlds, a moment of mutual recognition and respect. The fire is my boundary, a line of respect and caution drawn in flickering light. The bear remains unseen, a silent presence in the shadows, reminding me that I am never truly alone here. This is the reality of sharing the wilderness, a delicate balance, a dance of survival and coexistence. The encounter may end with only a feeling, but it's a powerful lesson. It teaches humility and the importance of being present in every moment. Survival here isn't about conquering nature, but understanding it, learning to read its signs, to move with its rhythms, to respect its power. We are guests and must find our place within the wild, treading lightly and leaving little behind. The night deepens, and the lesson lingers, etched into memory by the fire's glow and the silent, watchful eyes of the wild. Canada's wilderness is vast. Endless forests, towering mountains, and thousands of lakes stretch as far as the eye can see. This immense landscape is one of the last places on Earth where nature still reigns supreme, largely untouched by human hands. This is the heart of Canada, raw, untamed, breathtaking, and at times unforgiving. It's a place where the wild spirit of the land is alive in every gust of wind and every rushing river. Here, nature is still in charge, shaping the land and the creatures that call it home. 3 remarkable bear species roam these wild lands: black bears, grizzlies, and polar bears, each uniquely adapted to survive in their own challenging environments. Black bears are the most common and adaptable, often living surprisingly close to people, foraging at the edges of towns and forests. Grizzlies are larger and more powerful, needing huge, unbroken wilderness areas to thrive, far from human settlements. Polar bears, the great white bears of the Arctic, are perfectly adapted to life on the sea ice, hunting seals in the frozen north. Bears are more than just animals here. They're powerful symbols of the wild, woven into the stories and traditions of this land. Seeing a bear in its natural habitat is a humbling experience, connecting you to nature's raw power and reminding us of our place in the world. For centuries, Indigenous peoples have respected and coexisted with bears, honoring them as teachers, protectors, and spiritual guides. But as people move deeper into wild spaces, building roads and settlements, the relationship between humans and bears is changing. Our expansion, brings new challenges and dangers for both bears and people as encounters become more frequent. The overlap is growing, and so are the conflicts. The future of Canada's wild heart depends on how we choose to share this land with its most iconic inhabitants. Canada is home to hundreds of thousands of bears, but the land is shrinking. Negative encounters between humans and bears are rising every year. Bears break into garbage, damage property, and sometimes cause harm. The issue isn't more bears, it's more contact. Food-conditioned bears are often relocated, but many return. Too often, persistent problem bears are destroyed. Hundreds are killed each year, a tragic outcome for following their instincts. This is a management problem, not a bear problem. Our behavior creates conflict, and both bears and people pay the price. Unless we change, the problem will only get worse. To understand conflict, we must understand the bear's hunger. Bears spend their lives searching for food, needing huge calories to survive. Human environments offer easy, high-calorie meals, garbage, bird feeders, pet food. A bear that finds food near people will return, losing its natural fear. This is food conditioning. Bears learn that people mean food. Food-conditioned bears become bold, sometimes aggressive. They wander through neighborhoods, break into sheds and cars. This isn't the bear's fault. It's a result of our carelessness. Once a bear is food-conditioned, it's hard to reverse. The root cause of almost every conflict is human behavior. Bears are just being bears. We've changed the rules. Every unsecured cooler or garbage can is an invitation. We are teaching bears dangerous lessons. Human-bear conflict isn't inevitable. Communities can make a difference. Whistler, BC, once a hotspot for bear problems, transformed by using bear-resistant bins and public education. Garbage was secured, fines enforced, and the number of bears killed dropped dramatically. Other towns followed, proving coexistence is possible with community effort. It takes strict bylaws, investment, and a shift in attitude. Keeping bears wild starts in our own backyards. Moving through bear country requires knowledge, respect, and a sense of awareness at all times. The wilderness is home to bears, and when we enter their territory, we must do so thoughtfully. Let bears know you're there. Make noise, talk, sing, clap, or even use bear bells. The goal is to avoid surprising a bear by announcing your presence as you move along the trail. Surprise is dangerous, especially with a mother and cubs. A startled bear, particularly a mother protecting her young, may react defensively. Your voice is your best tool. Let bears hear you and move away. Consistent noise gives wildlife a chance to avoid you. Carry bear spray and know how to use it. Keep it accessible at all times, not buried in your pack. Practice drawing it quickly. You won't have time to search for it in an emergency. Seconds matter if you encounter a bear at close range. Read the signs. Look for tracks, scat, torn logs, or claw marks. These clues tell you bears are active in the area. Fresh signs mean a bear is nearby. Be extra cautious or change your route if you feel uneasy. Trust your instincts. Avoid berry patches or streams full of fish, especially with poor visibility. These are natural food sources for bears, and encounters are more likely here. If you see a bear, stay calm, don't run. Take a deep breath and assess the situation. Running triggers a chase instinct. Bears can run much faster than humans, even over rough terrain. Stand your ground, get your bear spray ready, and prepare to use it if necessary. Speak calmly and firmly. Let the bear know you're human, not prey. Avoid sudden movements or loud noises that could startle it. If the bear hasn't seen you, back away quietly, keeping your eyes on the bear without making direct eye contact. If it has, assess its behavior. Standing on hind legs is curiosity, not aggression. The bear is trying to get a better look or smell. Back away slowly, facing the bear, giving it space to feel unthreatened. Never turn your back. Your goal is to de-escalate and show you're not a threat. Stay as calm as possible and avoid sudden gestures. Respect the bear's space and always provide an escape route. Never block a bear's path or corner it. Most encounters end peacefully if you follow these steps. Bears usually want to avoid people as much as you want to avoid them. Knowledge and preparation keep both you and bears safe. Take time to learn about bear behavior before your trip. Coexistence starts with respect and responsibility. By being prepared and aware, we can share the wild safely with these incredible animals. Grizzlies and polar bears face unique threats. Grizzlies need vast, connected wilderness. Habitat loss and fragmentation isolate and endanger them. Roads and development increase conflict and mortality. Polar bears depend on sea ice, which is vanishing due to climate change. Less ice means less hunting, more starvation, and more conflict with humans. Their survival depends on protecting habitat and addressing climate change. The conflict between humans and bears is really about us. Bears act on instinct. We've changed the environment. The solution lies in our behavior, discipline, education, and respect. Secure your garbage, invest in bear-proof systems, and be a thoughtful guest in bear country. Success stories show that responsibility reduces conflict. We must see bears as vital parts of the ecosystem, not threats. The future of bears depends on our choices, every day, in every community. Survival for both us and the bears depends on our discipline.